Hello there, my name is Luke. I'd like to tell you about SMSHarvest. SMSHarvest lets large groups of people share their thoughts, stories, and wisdom using their mobile phones. It's really easy to use, and it helps group facilitators gather feedback from their community. You can check it out at smsharvest.com. So let's look at how people have used it. People have used SMSHarvest for really large world cafes where they had over 900 people, and group facilitators had SMSHarvest augment the existing facilitation process, and so all the people in the World Cafe could text in their thoughts, and at the end of the World Cafe they had a huge harvest of thoughts and ideas and messages from everyone in the room on their different topics that they had. They did 3 rounds of topics. Another small group used SMSHarvest with some youth in a community to help plan their future and find out what values are important to them. We've tried to make SMSHarvest really affordable and easy for groups to use, about the cost of some pads of paper. We have nonprofit and for-profit pricing, and it's just based on how many people use the harvest. So let's show you how it works. I'll pull up my example harvest here. So you can see here on the example harvest there's a phone number that we can text, and any messages that go to that are texted to that phone number will be stored in this system here. We can look at all the messages that have been received, and the :1 at the end there is the frequency of them. So if you've seen those messages several times, that'll show up. We can send those messages into a word cloud using Wordle. And we can also group the messages into buckets. So maybe if we're doing different rounds of communication, we can group the different messages into different buckets that we would then go through later. So let's add a new topic called breakfast. So we've now created the breakfast group, and let's set a question for the group. What is your favorite breakfast? So you can see now, I'm going to add a question mark there to that end. Sorry about that. What is your favorite breakfast? Question mark. So we're showing the question up at the top there, and you can see there's an active topic called breakfast. So any new messages that come into the system will be tagged into the breakfast topic. We can click over here to the live stream, and I'm going to grab my cell phone, and I'm going to text in my favorite breakfast. So I've just sent that, and we should see it show up here any minute. There we go. I love waffles. So this live stream is something that you might want to put up on a projector at your event and watch the messages as they come in from the group. The number to text to is shown up there, as well as the current question. So you can set these different questions, and the question will just show up at the top. That's the only purpose. You can add new topics, and you can click the X there to get rid of a current topic. Now you'll see that that topic is no longer active, but you can see here there's the breakfast topic, and when we click through that, you'll see I love waffles. Now every time we store messages, we store them both as a phrase, I love waffles, and we also break them down into the individual words, love and waffles. And so this lets us create different kinds of word clouds. When we break them into different words, you'll see that the important words from your community rise to the top. You can have several different organizers, and you can add new organizers or administrators. Those administrators can see this extra control panel here, and they can control the harvest. It's also possible to control the harvest from your phone without using this web page. So when you hover over this link here, you'll see the different commands that you can send on your cell phone. So if you were to write question space, what is your favorite lunch, that would set the question to a new value. You can also set the topic, add and remove topics. There's one other feature I'd like to show you about called the Amplify feature, so I'll turn it on. Now what this means is that anytime I send in a text message, I'm going to get back messages that other people sent in. So I'm just going to send in, I'll come over here to the live stream, and I just sent in the message love. I'm going to send in the message hate. And on my phone, I'm going to get a response back that says, so I just got a message here. It says, thanks. Others said love. So what it's doing here is when I sent in the message hate, it looked at what other messages people had sent in, it picked a few of them at random, and it sent them back to me. And in that way, if I'm at a large community event, if you have this amplify feature turned on, you may, the participants may use this to see what other people have been saying, and that may spur conversation in their tables, in their groups, in their subgroups, and they may amplify those features by texting them back into the system. So you may say love again because I saw that someone sent it here. So that's about it. It's a pretty simple tool. Again, you can create word clouds, you get access to all the data, and if you want to use this for testing, that's great. So before your event, you can work with your organizers, your group facilitators, to test it up, and then you can say clear all data, and you say yes, clear my data, and we'll get rid of the messages that have and the topics that have been set up, and you've got a blank slate for your event. Well, that's about it. So that's it for SMSHarvest.com. If you would like to get more information, you can contact us and get set up with a SMS Harvest for your group. Thanks a lot. Bye.